So hello everyone. Today, in today's video, I'll be taking the last topic, that is equations, and in this video, I'll be covering up equations reducible to pair of linear equation in two variables. What does it mean? We can have certain questions like, if we look at this, 2 upon x plus 3 upon y is equals to 13, and 5 upon x minus 4 upon y is equals to minus 2. Now directly they are not linear, but we can reduce them into linear form. Like if you look at these two equations, we can replace here this 1 upon x and 1 upon y with some other variable, so that they will look like a linear equation in two variables. So that is the first thing we have to. So let us come to this question. So here we have 2 upon x, 3 upon y, 5 upon x and minus 4 upon y. If we do a very simple thing here, if I put 1 upon x is equals to a and 1 upon y as b. When we look at these two equations, अगर हम इन दोनों इक्वेशन को देखें तो ये कुछ ऐसा लिखा हुआ है, 2 into 1 upon x plus 3 into 1 upon y is equals to 13, and 5 into 1 upon x minus 4 into 1 upon y is equals to minus 2. So if we replace 1 upon x by a and 1 upon y by b, what we will get? We will be getting here 1 upon x will be written as a, so 2a plus 3b is equals to 13, and here in the second equation we will be getting 5a minus 4b is equals to minus 2. Now when we look at these two equations, they are simply the linear equation in two variables. So we will be solving these two equations now here, so that we can get the values of x and y. So we will try to solve these two equations now. So we can write these are our equations, like 2a plus 3b is equals to 13, and let us call it equation 1, and 5a minus 4b is equals to minus 2. This is our equation 2. Now we can use our C method, which we have discussed in last video. What are C methods? That is substitution method, elimination method and cross multiplication method. Suppose I use elimination, and for this we have to multiply and get the coefficients equal. Like if I multiply equation 1 by 5 and equation 2 by 2, इक्वेशन 5 में मैंने 1 से मल्टीप्लाई 5 से इक्वेशन 1 में मैंने 5 से मल्टीप्लाई किया, क्योंकि यहाँ इसका सेकंड में एक का कोएफिशिएंट 5 है और यहाँ 2 है, तो मैंने वो सेकंड में मल्टीप्लाई किया. सो दैट व्हाट वी विल गेट 5 इंटू 2a plus 3b is equals to 13, and in second equation we have to multiply it by 2, so 5a minus 4b is equals to minus 2. So from here what we are getting, it is 10a plus 15b is equals to 5 into 13, that is 65. Here I am getting 10a minus 8b is equals to minus 4. Now suppose if I subtract these two equations, what we will get? We have to change the sign. अगर हम इनको subtract करें, क्योंकि यहाँ कोएफिशिएंट सेम हो गया है, तो ये साइन चेंज होगा. तो इन द इक्वेशन विच इज सब्ट्राहेंड, जो हमको माइनस करना है वो नीचे वाली इक्वेशन होगी, तो इसमें साइन चेंज करने पर 10a का माइनस 10a होगा, ये प्लस और ये भी प्लस, ये कैंसिल आउट होगा. यहाँ पर 15 plus 8 23b is equals to, when we look at this we are getting here 69. So from here the value of b is coming out to be 69 upon 23, which is nothing but 3. So from here we are getting b is equals to 3. This is our third equation. Now we can substitute the value of b in either equation 1 and 2. So now let us put b is equals to 3 in equation 1 suppose. So we can write 2a plus 3b is there, so substitute the value of b. 3 into 3 is equals to 13, so 2a plus 9 is equals to 13. So from here what we are getting, 2a is equals to 13 minus 9 is equals to 4, so 2a is equals to 4 by 2, like this. 2a is equals to 4, then from here we can write a is equals to 4 by 2, which is a is equals to 2. But our question is not complete yet. हमारा जो क्वेश्चन था वो x और y के टर्म्स में था, हमने अभी a और b की वैल्यू निकाली है. So now what we have to do is we will replace a and b by x and y. So value of a is 1 upon x, that is equals to 2 here. So if we write this from here, if we take the reciprocal, अगर हम इसका reciprocal लेंगे तो ये x आएगा, that is 1 by 2. तो x की वैल्यू यहाँ से 1 by 2 आएगी. और सिमिलरली अगर हम b को देखें, वो हमने 1 upon y माना था, तो b की वैल्यू थी 3. So from here if we take the reciprocal, the value of y will be 1 upon 3. तो ये जो सॉल्यूशन है ये आपके गिवन इक्वेशन के सॉल्यूशन है. x is equals to 1 by 2 and x is equals to 1 by 3. So this is the one example where when we have any terms like 1 upon x and 1 upon y, we can replace them with some other variable so that we can get a linear equation. Then we can solve by 3 methods which we have discussed. We can also use graphical method to get the solution. Then we convert the answer in a and b into x and y, which is our original equation. So this is one case where we have 1 upon x and 1 upon y kind of terms. Now let me take one more example. Suppose I take this equation, second question I am taking here, 6x plus 3y is equals to 6xy, and 2x plus 4y is equals to 5xy. If I am taking this, what we can do here is, these are not constants here, so we have to remove this xy from this side. So what we can do, we can divide the whole equation 1 and 2 by xy. Divide equation 1 and 2 by xy. So from here what we will get, 3x plus 3y upon xy is equals to 6xy upon xy, and in second equation we will be getting like this, 5xy upon xy. So when we look at this, now this xy and xy is cancelled, and if we separate these two terms, न्यूमरेटर में अगर हम देखें तो दो टर्म है, 6x अपॉन xy, इन दोनों को हमने सेपरेट कर दिया, 3y अपॉन xy, and here we have a constant now 6. Similarly here we can do 2x upon xy plus 4y upon xy is equals to 5. तो यहाँ पर आप देखोगे कि ये x से x कैंसिल हो गया, y से y कैंसिल हो गया, like this. So our equations are like 6 upon y plus 3 upon x is equals to 6, and 2 upon y plus 4 upon x is equals to 5. Now these are the simplified version of this equation, but अभी भी ये इक्वेशन लीनियर इक्वेशन नहीं है. हम इनको वापस से रिड्यूस कर सकते हैं, जैसा हमने पिछले क्वेश्चन में किया था. तो हम इसको वापस से वैसा रिड्यूस करेंगे. I will assume them in some other form, like if we write 1 upon y is equals to p and 1 upon x is equals to q here, the equation will be something like this: 6p plus 3q is equals to 6, and the second equation will be 3p plus 4q is equals to 5. This we are getting. Now we can eliminate them. So if we multiply, let us call this equation 3 and 4, as we have used 1 and 2 previously. So to make them equal, we can simply do one thing here. We can multiply by 3 the equation 2. So multiply equation 4 by 3. what we will get 3 into 2p plus 4q is equals to 5 here. So we'll be getting 6p plus 12q is equals to 15. Now we can use equation 3 here directly. 6p plus 3q is equals to 6. If we subtract them minus, this will be minus, and again this will be a minus sign. So this is cancelled. 12 minus 3 will be 9q is equals to 15 minus 6 is 9 here. So here q is 9 upon 9, that is 1. So the value of q is 1. We can substitute this value anywhere in equation 3 and 4. So if we put q is equals to 1 in equation 3, what we will get 6p plus 3q. q is 1, so 1 is equals to 6. So 6p is equals to 6 minus 3. 6p is equals to 3. So here p is 3 upon 6, which is nothing but 1 by 2. And as we have assumed p as 1 upon y and q as 1 upon x. So here p is equals to 1 by 2, which is 1 upon y. So here if we take the reciprocal, y is coming out to be 2. And if we look at the value of q, that is 1 here, that is 1 by 1, that is x. So if we take the reciprocal here, we are getting x is equals to 1. So this is the complete solution of these kind of questions. So this is how we deal with these kind of questions. Now let us take one more question here. I am taking third equation, which is some other format, like 10 upon x plus y plus 2 upon x minus y is equals to 4, and 15 upon x plus y minus 5 upon x minus y is equals to minus 2. So this is another type of question which we can reduce in the linear form. Here the problem is with x plus y and x minus y in the denominator. So what we have to do here is, we will put 1 upon x minus y and 1 upon x plus y with some other value. Like if write 1 upon x plus y is equals to a, and 1 upon x minus y is equals to b. It means जिस भी इक्वेशन में हमको कुछ भी ओड टर्म दिखेगी जिससे ये लीनियर ना दिखे, हम उसको रिप्लेस कर देंगे, सो दैट इट विल बिकम अ लीनियर फॉर्म. तो यहाँ पर 1 अपॉन एक्स प्लस वाई, 1 अपॉन एक्स माइनस वाई, वो एक अलग टर्म दिख रही थी, हमने उसको a और b मान दिया. तो हमारे पास जो इक्वेशन आएगी वो कुछ ऐसी रहेगी. 1 अपॉन एक्स प्लस वाई को हमने a मान दिया है, तो ये आ जाएगा 10a प्लस 2b इज इक्वल टू 4. दिस विल बी अवर फर्स्ट इक्वेशन, एंड हियर वी आर गेटिंग 15a minus 5b is equals to minus 2. This is our second equation. Now we can equate them here. So if we look at these two equations, we can make them equal by multiplying with, either we can multiply by 3 here and by 2 here to make them equal 30, or we can multiply directly the coefficient. So let me multiply the coefficient only. Multiply equation 1 by 15 and equation 2 by 10. What we will get, पहले इक्वेशन में हमको 15 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, तो 10a plus 2b is equals to 4, and 10 into 15a minus 5b is equals to minus 2. जब हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो हमारे पास जो इक्वेशंस आएगी, अगर आप देखेंगे तो ये 150a plus 30b is equals to 60 आएगा. Then we have 150a minus 50b is equals to, if we multiply 10 here, we get minus 20. Now we have to subtract, so minus, this will become plus, this will become plus. This is cancelled. 30 plus 50 is 80b, then we have 80. So from here we are getting 80 upon 80, that is 1. The value of b is 1. Now we can substitute this value in either of 1 and 2. Suppose we put b is equals to 1 in equation 1. अगर हम b की वैल्यू को 1 रखते हैं इक्वेशन 1 में, तो क्या आएगा, 10a plus 2b, मतलब 2 into 1 is equals to 4. So 10a plus 2 is equals to 4. So 10a is equals to 4 minus 2, that is 2. So from here we are getting a is equals to 2 by 10, which is nothing but 1 upon 5. From here we are getting 2 upon 10, so that is 1 upon 5. Now we have assumed them with 1 upon x plus y and 1 upon x minus y. So we have to again find out the values of x and y. Now see, we have a linear equation again here by substitution of these values. We have assumed a is equals to 1 upon x plus y, which is coming out to be 1 upon 5. And we have assumed b as 1 upon x minus y, which is coming 1 here. So if we look at these two equations and compare, we can get x plus y is equals to 5 and x minus y is equals to 1 here. So if we look at these two equations, we can further solve them. So let us call them equations 3 and 4. If we rewrite them, x plus y is equals to 5 and x minus y is equals to 1. We subtract them, minus, plus and minus. This is cancelled. We are getting 2y is equals to 4 here. So from here, y is equals to 4 upon 2, that is 2. Y is equals to 2 we are getting here. Then substitute this value, put y is equals to 2 in equation 3 suppose. So we will be getting x plus y matlab 2 here. So x is coming out to be 5 minus 2, which is x is equals to 3. Hence the solution of the given equations was x is equals to 3 and x is equals to y is equals to 2. So 3 comma 2 is the solution of given equation. So this is how we deal with the equations which are not directly linear equation in two variables, but they have two variables, but we have to convert them into linear equation in two variables, then solve and reconvert the answers in form of the given variables so that we can finally get the answers in terms of those variables which are given in the question. So this is how we deal with the linear equation in two variables. Now in this whole discussion in this chapter, we have only remaining, that is word problems. That is a really important part of this chapter. So I will be taking that part now. In the next time I will be taking that part. So this is all about equation reducible to linear form. So let me start this question with my discussion to explain downstream and upstream. Downstream का मतलब ये होता है the direction of the water and the boat is in the same direction, means the boat will be moving in the same direction as the stream is moving. Stream means the speed of water. Wherever, in whichever direction the water is moving, the boat is moving in the same direction, and in upstream it is against. Up means against we can take here. Upstream means the water will move in opposite direction to the stream. Now in case of downstream, whenever we try to move from one place to other, the boat will be getting the speed of stream as well, because we are trying to move with some speed and the water is also moving with us. Then we will have a benefit of speed of water. So in this case we will have two velocities, and that will be added because they are in the same direction, so it will have an advantage. But in case of upstream, the speed is in opposite direction, means if now someone wants to move in a opposite direction to that of water, अगर कोई पानी की दिशा के अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में जाना चाह रहा है तो उसको वाटर मतलब जो स्ट्रीम की स्पीड है उससे ज़्यादा स्पीड से मूव करना पड़ेगा, उसको ओवरकम करना पड़ेगा, तभी वो आगे बढ़ पाएगा. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट अपस्ट्रीम एंड डाउनस्ट्रीम. नाउ लेट मी come to the question. Here we have two situations. So we have to assume the speed of stream and that of boat. Now let us see that let the speed of boat is x kilometer per hour. Speed of boat in still water is x kilometer per hour, and the speed of stream be y kilometer per hour. Means the water is moving with a speed of y and the boat is moving with speed of x. So if we talk about speed in upstream, what will be the speed in upstream? In upstream means we have to overcome the speed of, so the overall speed will be, here in upstream the boat need to overcome the speed of water, so the speed of boat will be greater, that is x, then we have to subtract as it is in opposite direction. अपस्ट्रीम में दोनों अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में होंगे, इसलिए हमको हायर वैल्यू में से लोअर वैल्यू माइनस करना होगा। जब हम आगे मूव करना चाह रहे हैं तो बोट की स्पीड पानी की स्पीड से ज्यादा रखनी पड़ेगी, इसलिए x इज ग्रेटर देन y, सो वी आर सब्ट्रैक्टिंग y फ्रॉम x, so this is the speed in upstream. Then if we want to calculate the speed in downstream, then as I told you, there will be an advantage, that is we have two velocities. We will get the speed of water means stream, as well as we will have the speed of boat, so overall speed will be x plus y in this case. Now we will use this speeds to get the time. So let me come to that particular thing now. When we talk about the speed time relation, the time taken can be calculated by this relation, time is distance upon speed. So if we talk about the time in case 1, when it is taking total 10 hours to move 30 km upstream and 44 km downstream, so the total time is 10 hours. So here if we want to calculate the upstream time, so that will be distance upon speed, so distance is 30 upon, if we try to write it as T up, means time taken in upstream, it will be distance, that is 30 km upon the speed in the upstream is x minus y, that is speed of boat minus speed of stream. And if we talk about time taken in downstream, in first case it will be 44 upon x plus y. The total time here is 10 hours. So from here we are getting one equation, that is T up, upstream, time taken in upstream, and time taken in downstream is total 10. So if we substitute the value, we are getting 30 upon x minus y plus 44 upon x plus y is equals to 10. This is our first equation. And clearly it is reducible to linear form, so we can solve it further. So this is the first equation coming up here. Let me write it here. 30 upon x minus y plus 44 upon x plus y is equals to 10. This is our first equation. Now let us come to the second case. The same relation we are going to use there, and in case second, the distance is somewhat different. So if we talk about time taken upstream, it moved 40 km upstream this time. So it is 40 upon x minus y. And if we talk about time taken downstream, it will be 55 km, that is 55 upon x plus y. And the total time here is 13 hours. So let us come to this situation. According to the question, time taken in upstream plus time taken in downstream is total 13 hours. So we have an equation here, that is 40 upon x minus y plus 55 upon x plus y is equals to 13. So this is all what we are getting. This is our second equation. Now we can apply the same method which I discussed in the first part of this video, that is equations reducible to linear form. So you can try to solve these two equations. We can assume them, like if we assume that 1 upon x minus y is equals to a and 1 upon x plus y is equals to b, then we can rewrite the equations in a and b. Then firstly we find the values of a and b, then we can get the values of x and y. So my intention was to discuss the meaning of upstream and downstream and how to frame the equation here. So in word problem, the solution part is not tough. Anyone can solve these questions if they have solved the simple questions of reducible to linear form equations. But here the most important part is how to make the equations in terms of variables so that we can solve it and get the values. So once you get the values of x and y, that is nothing but the speed of boat in still water, that is x, and the speed of stream, that is y. So this is all about this. Second question I am taking here. It is, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 upon 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator, and we have to find the fraction. As you all know, any fraction is in form of numerator upon denominator. So let us assume that the fraction is x upon y, where x is numerator and denominator is y. Now in first case, if we talk about case 1, if we add 1 to numerator, means the numerator is x plus 1 now. In place of x, it is x plus 1, and subtract 1 from denominator, means it is y minus 1. The fraction reduces to 1, means it becomes 1. This is the first situation here. We can simply cross multiply here. 1 can be written as 1 upon 1, and we cross multiply it, so we get x plus 1 is equals to y minus 1. If we rearrange this, we bring everything to the LHS, we get this equation like x, this y will become minus y, so x minus y plus this will be 2. Minus 1 will come here, so it will make plus 2. So this is the first equation we are getting over here. Then in the case second, we have different situation, that is, it becomes 1 upon 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator, means the numerator is x and the denominator is y plus 1, then its value becomes 1 by 2. So from here, if we cross multiply, what we will get? 2x, x multiplied with 2, then y plus 1 into 1, that is y plus 1. If we shift this, we are getting 2x minus y minus 1 is equals to 0. This is our second equation. Now we will try to solve these two equations and get the values of x and y. So let me rewrite this equation. That is x minus y plus 2 is equals to 0. Then 2x minus y minus 1 is equals to 0. Now when we look at the equation, the term y is same here. So we can use subtraction. We have to change the sign, minus, plus and plus. So what we are getting here, this is nothing but minus x. This is cancelled, y is cancelled here, plus 3 is equals to 0. So from here we are getting x is equals to 3. Now if we substitute this value in one of the equations, put x is equals to 3 in equation 1, suppose. So what we will get? 3x minus y plus 2. So 3 minus y plus 2 is equals to 0. So from here we are getting 5 minus y is equals to 0. So y is equals to 5. So x is 3 and y is 5. Now we can write it as, therefore the required fraction is x upon y, that is nothing but the value of x is 3 and y is 5. Now suppose if we want to check this relation, check whether the answer is correct or not. Let us do the same in this value. In first case, if we add 1 to numerator, it becomes 3 plus 1, and subtract 1 from it, means 5 minus 1. It becomes 1, means 4 upon 4, that is nothing but 1. So our answer is correct. So this is how we deal if we get a question of fraction. First we have to assume it as x upon y. सबसे पहले उसको x अपॉन वाई मान लेंगे। डिफरेंट केसेस में अलग अलग वैल्यूज ऐड या सब्ट्रैक्ट होगी वो हम करेंगे, और जो भी वैल्यूज उसमें लिखी होगी फ्रैक्शन की वो लिख देंगे। देन क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन एंड देन सॉल्यूशन ऑफ दिस इक्वेशन प्रिफरेबली बाय एलिमिनेशन मेथड। एलिमिनेशन मेथड से क्वेश्चन बहुत आसान हो जाता है, इसलिए हम हमेशा वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स में मैक्सिमम केसेस में एलिमिनेशन मेथड बहुत ज़्यादा यूजफुल होता है। So this is all about this. The third question here, it says 5 years ago Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later Nuri will be twice as old as Sonu. Find their present ages. It is a question based on age. Here we have two persons. One is Nuri, another one is Sonu. Now we have a relation between their ages. We have to find their present ages. So in this kind of question, whatever we want to find out, we have to assume them with some variable. So let us let the present age of Nuri and Sonu be x and y respectively. Means the age of Nuri is x and the age of Sonu is y, the present age. Now we have two cases. 5 years ago means 5 years ago means आज से 5 साल पहले. The age, their ages will be, their ages would have been 5 years ago means 5 साल पहले उनकी एज जो होगी, let us write them separately. Age of Nuri was, it is x presently, so it must have been x minus 5, and age of Sonu, it was y minus 5. Now according to the question, Nuri was thrice as old as Sonu, means the age of Nuri, that is x minus y, is 3 times as of Sonu. So we are getting this relation from here. Let me rewrite and solve this. If we multiply 3 here, 3y minus 15, and if we bring this these two terms here, we get x minus 3y and minus 1 plus 15 is equals to 0. So from here we are getting the first equation as x minus 3y plus 10 is equals to 0. This is our first equation, x minus 3y plus 10 is equals to 0. Now let me come to the second case here. This is our first equation. Then we have to go 10 years later. So 10 years later means 10 years from now. आज से 10 साल बाद एज ऑफ नूरी will be, now it is x, so after 10 years it will be x plus 10, and that of Sonu it will be y plus 10. Now in this 10 years later Nuri will be twice of that of Sonu. So according to the question here in this second case, x plus 10 means the age of Sonu is twice the age of Nuri is twice the age of Sonu. So x plus 10 is equals to 2y plus 20. If we shift this to LHS, we will be getting x minus 2y plus 10 minus 20 is equals to 0. So from here we are getting the second equation, that is x minus 2y minus 10 is equals to 0. This is our second equation and this one is first. Now we will try to solve these two and get the present age of Nuri and Sonu. So the equation 1 is x minus 3y plus 10 is equals to 0, and equation 2 is x minus 2y minus 10 is equals to 0. This is our second equation. Now we have to solve this. Clearly the x is same here, So we can separate, so sign will be changed, minus x, this will become plus, this one plus. This is cancelled. Now we are getting here minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1. So y, we have minus y, and then plus 20 is equals to 0. So from here the value of y is 20. And if we substitute y is equals to 20 in equation 1, what we will get? X minus 3 into 20 plus 10 is equals to 0. So what we will get here? X minus 50 plus 10 is equals to 0. So from here we are getting x minus 50 is equals to 0, which gives us x is equals to 50. Means the age of present age of Nuri is 5 and the present age of Sonu is 20. If we want to check the answer, let me check. 5 years ago her age will be 15 and her age will be age was 45. 5 साल पहले इनकी एज 15 रही होगी, इनकी 45. Clearly it is size. 10 years later it will become 30 and this would become 60 here. 10 साल बाद ये 20 से 30 हो जाएंगी, ये 50 से 60 हो जाएंगी, तो ये इसका डबल है. So this is how we solve these kind of